This lady lies so badly that I don't even believe that she's actually cold in this picture. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video, and listen, welcome to The Lies You Tell. I am SpillitBoyTV, and listen, today I want to touch on a little reality TV, if you will. A little reality TV. Who is responsible for the lies being told on reality TV? Now, of course, we know that some things on reality TV are so far from reality that it's really a joke. You know what I mean? But when it seems that somebody's whole existence on the show is just a lie, it makes me start to wonder, who the hell okayed these lies? Because, see, you got to have somebody that is actually responsible for getting them there. You got to have somebody who actually said, oh yeah, you know what, that storyline, that's what we'll call storyline lie, is good enough for our viewing audience. So exactly who is it down to the Bravo that okays some of these lies? The lies I'm talking about and the liar that I'm talking about is none other than Miss Mia Thornton of Real Housewives of Potomac. Of Real Housewives of Potomac. And the lie that brought me here to talk is a lie of residency. It's a lie of domicile. It's a lie. Child, it's just a lie. It's just a lie. What is it that we're supposed to actually do with her? If you lie about where you live for the season, why should we pay attention to anything else that you said during the season? Huh? And that's just my thing. Who okays these lies? Now, this is the thing. It's been a long time since I've seen somebody who just lies and that's their whole character on the show, is they just a liar. And that is Ben Mia. We don't know, you know, there's lies and unfinished stories about where your husband got you from. What type of bar was it? Oh, I wasn't a stripper, but I wasn't a waitress. I wasn't a bartender, but I wore gowns. But I also wore like G-strings and I got tips. Girl, exactly what lie are we telling? Anyway, let's get into this specific lie. Maybe I'll come back another time and talk about some more of those lies. I'm going to touch on some other ones. There's more. We're just here this season. The residency. The beginning of this season of Real Housewives of Potomac, we have actually, I believe it's season 7 is what I believe it is, season 7. We see Mia moving into this big old house down the street from the Grand Dame, known as Karen Huger, in this fabulous, prominent neighborhood. You got this great big old house, and then you going in and you're bragging, and not complaining, you all, but bragging that your rent, first problem, your rent, not your mortgage, but your rent, is $10,000 a month. So I'm saying, why are you paying? That don't make sense to me. You're a person who supposedly has money. You're all right with money. You have credit because you're opening up businesses and carrying on. Hell, you said you're doing $60,000 worth of renovation on your rental. That was the first ding, ding, ding for me. Because as soon as they $60,000 in renovations to a domicile that you don't own, that you are renting. Make that make sense. For me, that didn't make sense. As soon as I heard it come out of her mouth, I said, using Eliza's alibis. Just the devil in disguise, Miss Mia. I wasn't buying it from there. Who gives someone $10,000 a month and got to do $60,000 worth of fixer-uppers on their property that they own? Well, Miss Mia, the other day, dropped down in her social media and made a post. And in that post, she gets to explain it. Because, of course, they're not filming right now. The season's been filmed, and we're waiting now to finish with these episodes. And we're just a little about, halfway through. And we're waiting on time for the reunion. There's always been some mess this season with her. But she makes a post. She had moved out of the big house, moving back into a penthouse. Because when we first met her, the heifer was living in a penthouse. So she's moving out of the big house back into a penthouse. And here's the thing. Why? So shortly after filming wrapped, you're moving out of the big house. So my question is, did you lease the big house just long enough to film? How many times have we said, you ain't got to lie to kick it? You ain't got to lie to kick it. But being as though it seems like you did, that's how you end up over here on The Lies You Tell with SpillitBoyTV. So did you literally just lease the big house just for filming? And I'm telling you, the thing that threw me is the wording, honey. Don't play wordsmith with me, Miss Mia. Why in that post did you say a minor setback? You called the move out of the big house back to the penthouse a minor setback. What happened? What type of a minor setback could you possibly have, Miss Rich Mia Thornton, that would send you packing and going back to a penthouse out of the Hugers neighborhood? What's the minor setback? And then you stated, once a minor setback never holds you down, and this is not. Rich people don't have minor setbacks that make them move and downgrade. That doesn't make any sense, sis. That doesn't make any sense. Then other little things have been slipping and sliding around. Like I've heard that you don't actually own your chiropractic businesses. Is that true, Miss Mia? You're just the face of the business? So you're more of a, you're calling yourself an entrepreneur. Or are you telling me that you're more of a spokesmodel than an entrepreneur? Is that what I'm to believe, ma'am? Doesn't make sense to me. Then you have this whole thing going on with Miss Jacqueline, who is your, what the hell is she? I don't know. Is she your best friend? Is she your foster sister? Is she your lover? Is she your wife-in-law? What actually is going on with you and Miss Jacqueline? It looks as though, Miss Mia, it seems your whole persona is falling apart in front of our face and yours. It's really bothersome. Really bothersome. And then you actually started the season with what was the worst of all, the cancer scare that wasn't really cancer, or maybe it was, or maybe it wasn't, or I don't know, should I get a biopsy or should I get a pedicure? I don't know. Bothersome. See, you're playing. You're playing in the face of the people about things that we don't play about. We don't play about cancer scares. If we don't like you on the show, most of us reviewers and things of that nature, we'll stop. We'll lay up off of you and love upon you. If you're saying something like something is serious, I'm having a cancer scare. I need to have some tests drawn. I need some biopsies and things to see what's going on with me. And then you turn around and throw it in our face. You know we're going to drag, right? When you do that. But this is the kind of stuff that's been going on with Mia. But what brought me here, again, like I said, the whole thing of mortgage versus rent, renovations, penthouse, none of this makes any sense. None of this makes any sense. It really doesn't. Mia Thornton, in my eyes, my opinion, I feel as though you lie like a rug. I really do. And not just any rug. Girl, you lie like wall-to-wall carpet, this thing. It is really a bit much, the lies that you tell Mia. It is really quite a bit much. It really is. And I just want to know, as far as Bravo, who is actually responsible for the lies? Who actually sat and said, yeah, this is okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this. I'd like to interview them. I got questions. When you signed Mia to Real Housewives of Potomac, what was the state that you were in? I'm just asking. This has been The Lies That You Tell with SpillitBoyTV. I'm just confused. Just totally confused. Let me know what you all think down there in the comments. What's the deal? What is the deal with the deed? What is the deal with the residents? Miss Mia. Hit the comments, guys. Let me know what you think.